Hello, everybody. Welcome to my first episode of the Longest Journey playthrough. I'm very excited about this because this is one of my favorite games of all time. I love adventure games and I love this franchise because it's so imaginative and original, and obviously I feel very nostalgic about it as well. So without further ado, let's get into it and begin the journey. Hope you like it.
So, you've come to hear me tell a story, have you?
If you please, we would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Oh, so good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life, and I do have stories to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one. A true story.
All my stories are true, child. There are enough fairy tales in the worlds already. There's no need for me to make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
You want the story of the balance? Oh, that's a long story, child, and not one I'd venture to tell at this hour. But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a long time ago. A story that became a crucial turning point in the history of the balance, and that set in motion wheels that to this day are still turning.
Please, yes, that does sound like a story we'd like to hear.
Very well. This story, like all good stories, begins where it ends, in a tower, in a realm that is no more.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm really glad the cinematics work. I tried to run this game on my usual everyday computer and it didn't want to work with me at all. It didn't even want to start at some point, so I'm recording this on an old ass computer. Hopefully this will go well. But yeah, so far so good. So I'm very excited. I haven't seen this animation in a very long time. Last time I played this game I was in high school. And I'm already in the workforce age, you know what I'm saying? So I'm old as fuck. So yeah. Looks great. Looks great so far. Oh, this game came out in the year 2000, if I'm not mistaken. Holy fuck. That is 25 years ago. This game is older than some of the kids I see. Some of you, probably. Man. This guy looks like a fucking Sims 2 character. And his dick is tiny, bro. This is fucking epic. Man, I'm glad to be back in this universe, you know, with these characters and world building. I just love all of it, you know. I don't give a fuck that they look like honestly Sims 1 characters, you know, in a close-up. Still epic. And I like the cinematography. I think he's cool as fuck. And they cut to this.
Oh no. Don't tell me I'm dreaming again.
You know, for once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
True. I get it. Okay, so this is the actual gameplay. This is what it is. It's a point and click game. What the fuck did you expect, right? Anyway, yeah. We're in a dream in a weird place. Let's look around.
There's a storm heading this way. Even the weather sucks in my dreams. I feel so charmed.
Landscape.
Postcard pretty.
Is it though? What the fuck even is this? Okay, what else? Landscape, landscape. This is the kind of game where there are no like highlights of the clickable things. So it's a little bit harder to navigate, right? Or maybe the newer adventure games are just easier. Okay, what do we have here? Oh,
What's happening?
oh shit. It's an egg.
Oh, perfect. I guess if I don't do something to save that egg, I'll suffer 7 years of bad karma or something.
That's not a mirror. But alright, let's look at it.
It looks reptilian, but it can't be. It's much too big and I don't much care for reptiles.
Okay. Let's touch it.
Did that sound come from the egg? Boy, that's some chick.
Yeah.
I don't think I can get a good grip on it. It's too big and slippery and I might drop it by accident.
Mm-hmm. So this is the first puzzle, is it? Okay, we have a nest. Let's look at it.
It's a nest, padded with large scales, very large scales. For some strange reason, I have a feeling I should get the hell out of here before the tenants return.
Yeah. Let's touch it.
This is interesting. I've never seen a scale this size before.
Hell yeah, this is how we
Keep
do
it as a
it.
souvenir.
Souvenir in your dreams? What the fuck? This is how you play point and click games. You just click everything, touch everything, and maybe something will happen. We have a twig.
It's as dry as a bone. It'd probably snap right off in a second.
Let's take it then. Let's take it. Oh shit. He liked that.
Oh, the suffering we must endure.
What?
Why do you take such pleasure in torturing us?
Torturing you? Who are you?
We are the voice of all trees, the spirit of wood and leaf.
You're a talking tree?
No, a tree does not talk. At least not in your tongue. The tongue of trees is the language of wood, root, and leaf.
Who are you then?
Like we said, we are the voice of all trees. Whenever an injustice is done, we must speak for the tree if we are present.
It's the branch. I shouldn't have broken the branch off.
Oh, what does it matter anyway? There is nothing more to be done for us. We are simply here to provide comfort in the final passing to Earth.
We? I only see one of you.
We are one with our host, as we are all one spirit, but legion.
We
yeah.
are Legion.
Thanks for clearing that up.
We do not expect you to understand. You are human.
What happened to the tree?
Oh, the pain. As the battle raged,
Battle?
between the Mother and Black Chaos. She was only protecting her child, but it would not back down, and the force of their battle shook the mountain. The brook that fed us was led astray, and without water, we began to wither and die.
What's the deal with the egg?
Egg? What egg? Oh, of course, the child. Whenever the mother was absent, we were entrusted with the safety of the child. But now, withered and without strength, we can do nothing to help. We have failed the mother, and we despair. Our shame knows no bounds.
Shit.
Who are you again?
We are the wood spirit. We come to all trees in the hour of great need to provide comfort and aid in the passing to earth, and to give a voice to those who suffer. Our time is running out as we speak. The passing to earth is about to begin. Leave us now.
What about the egg?
Oh, it is too late. Without sustenance, we do not have the strength to bring it safely home. We have failed, and the earth will know our shame for all time to come.
Are you always this glum?
Are you always this glum?
We are here because it is too late. The passing has begun. Leave us, please.
Let him die in
Isn't
peace.
there anything I can do to help?
Oh, we do not expect a human to come to our aid.
Lose the attitude, okay? Just tell me if there's anything I can do.
It is futile. We need water, but there is none. Not after the brook changed course.
I can hear it.
I'll find a way. Don't panic.
We do not panic. Unlike you, we accept our destiny. If, however, against all odds, you do succeed, we will carry the child safely back into its nest. Do not make a foolish attempt on your own. It would spell certain misery.
Right. Okay, old tree. I can talk to him again. I can look at
I'm
him.
an artist, not a botanist, but I'm pretty certain this tree is dead. Or close to it.
Right. The leaves are still attached, I guess. Whatever.
I'm in my undies.
Oh.
That's so not appropriate.
You're in your underwear, but you also have shoes on. April, do you sleep with shoes on? The fuck's wrong with you, April? Okay, what do we have also? This is a tree. The tree, okay. I think we can go here as well. Yeah, there's this brook.
Fresh mountain water. Back in the real world, they'd probably charge $15 a bottle for this.
Damn, that's expensive as fuck.
According to the, spirit, there was some kind of battle that split the rock and changed the course of the stream.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so I see rock. Stream, rock, stream, tree. Okay. I have this. Maybe I can do something with it. I can take it. And then, I don't know. Stream.
I'll lose my balance and fall if I have to hold a scale like this. I need something to support it with.
Alright. So maybe we can combine this.
I think I just made a funnel.
Damn.
Cool. I'm so proud of myself.
I'm so good at point and click games.
This should do the trick.
So got it. How fucking big is the scale? Oh shit. He likes that. Beautiful. Okay, it works. Ew, the face is fucking scary as fuck.
Hello? Hello?
Leave us be.
Are you okay?
We find our strength returned, and so we have no time for idle conversation. We must drink and rejoice.
Aren't we forgetting something?
Hush, listen. The song of ancient wood. Is it not sweet?
Sweet, definitely. Yeah. The baby's probably ready to boogie down as well.
The baby. Oh, the egg. Thank the earth. We almost forgot.
No thank you for my efforts.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. He's nimble.
What? What was that?
Mommy.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
It is
shit.
you. You have come.
The dragon.
April, daughter, I have been waiting for you.
Waiting. Why?
Because it begins here, with you, as it always has.
What do you mean?
The breach and the mending, the pain and the joy, the end of the old and the dawn of the new. A different world. I am the mother of what is, but you are the mother of a future that may yet be.
How will I know? How will I know what to do?
I will guide you, and I will protect you as much as I can. But in the end, you are on your own.
I'm afraid.
You always were, my child, my daughter.
This is a weird ass dream.
This is probably not a good thing.
Oh shit. Her face. Her triangular titties. Penumbra. Penumbra. This is such a vibe.
What a nightmare.
I love this.
I'm completely exhausted. I must have been tossing and turning all night. So hot in here, too. No
She
wonder
did sleep
I
with the
keep
shoes
having
on.
these weird dreams. I've basically been simmering in my own sweat every night this past week. Doesn't look like it's gonna cool down anytime soon, either. It's another sunny day in Newport.
Man, I hate summer. And hotness. Hate it.
Well, it's a good thing the studio's got proper air conditioning. I promised myself I was gonna spend most of the day working, and I don't intend to break that promise. Not this time.
Alright. Okay, so what do we have in our inventory now? Cash
My
card.
cash card at the moment is really quite useless. There can't be more than $1 or $2 left in it.
Alright. Cool. Let's look around the room.
I had to borrow some posters from the cafe because I just can't afford to buy any of my own. When I think about it, that's so depressing.
Yeah, we are dirt poor.
I
April.
like my outfit. It's inexpensive, but cool.
You mean your underwear? Right? What is this picture?
It's a picture of me and my friends.
Okay, let's take it. Don't look at me. We have the picture.
It's a picture of Charlie, Emma, and me in Florence Park. Marcus took it about a month ago before it got real hot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, they won't give me a close-up. We have a diary.
My on-again, off-again diary. We've had a turbulent relationship, her and I.
Alright. Can I take it as well? I can, and... Oh shit. Sometimes my mouth... Oh shit, I don't have the option to talk to it. Whatever. What else do we have?
I'm part of the should be reading more but life's too short generation. We embrace our illiteracy. The last book I read was How to Seduce the Man of Your Dreams. Now, if I can just find a man to dream about, I'll be all set.
April is such a lesbian for sure.
That's my work. It's supposed to be a portrait of my life study teacher, but I think he might disagree.
Mm-hmm.
That's my desk, so, theoretically, that's where I'm supposed to do my work. I think my muse has departed me for greener pastures, though, because lately, inspiration's been fleeting at best.
Okay, we are in a rut.
Shelves.
Short and sweet. Closet. Sometimes the clickable...
The wardrobe is
doesn't
actually
click.
made of real wood, and not that synthetic crap that makes me sneeze and itch all over.
Wow. What do we have here?
It's a bunch of drawings I drew when I was a kid. I don't even know why I brought them here. They mean absolutely nothing to me. It's Constable
toys.
Guybrush, my toy Oh, ape. He doesn't much like being called monkey.
Okay. Stake him.
Alright, so my wardrobe's sort of chic deficient, but I can't afford to be cutting edge. Useful, practical, and cheap is my shopping mantra.
Alright. There's not much here.
I could only carry one suitcase with me when I left home. There was so much I would have loved to bring, but c'est la vie. At least it was a clean break with my past. I guess when all my hard work starts paying off, I'll get a house and fill it with all kinds of new junk. The past, who needs it?
Mm-hmm. When a runaway, maybe?
When fame and wealth come knocking, I'll buy a wardrobe the size of an ocean liner and fill it with clothes for $1 million. Right now, I'll try to focus on my work.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Have a window.
Nice view, if you're into brickwork. I'm not good at taking care of living things, but this plant's doing just fine despite months of neglect.
Mm-hmm. Looks like weed or something. The fuck?
It's a rubber ducky, helplessly trapped under that rusty old grill. It's a rusty old grill, kept afloat by a rubber ducky. Whatever those pipes are spewing out, I know one thing for sure, it ain't water. It's a seagull. The poor guy looks quite hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that chain's for, but it's connected to some kind of mechanism at the bottom of the canal. I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water.
Right, it's mostly just shit. Alright, there's nothing for me to do. It's a clothesline.
It's a clothesline.
You see, in point-and-click games, if there's nothing for you to do in an area yet, then there's no reason to poke around in it. We'll probably go back here at some point. Oh, bed. I feel like I'm clicking, but...
It's been too hot to sleep with a cover, so I don't.
Right.
I don't need to make my bed. It's been too hot to sleep with a cover.
Is that just, like, your mattress without no covering at all? Because if yes, that's disgusting.
It's just a chair.
Right.
I'd better head over to the studio to do some work. Only 2 weeks until the big show opens, and my contribution is in serious need of attention. Might be a good idea to get dressed first, though.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Babe, you're looking real sexy today.
Ew.
Zach, listen, I've got to run, and
What's going on, April? How you been?
I don't really have time to hang around.
Then how about hanging out with me tonight? A few raptures, some hot dancing. Did I tell you I got a VIP pass to the pavilion? Those things are hard to come by, babe.
Babe. Sounds good, but not tonight, I guess.
Sounds like good fun, but not tonight.
Hey, whenever. Just don't expect me to be waiting around for you forever. No chick is worth that heartache. See you around.
Okay, nice guy. Look at his hair.
What an asshole.
True. Let me save real quick. Oh fuck. Okay. What's this? Weird pipe? Free access terminal.
It's a fact, as in F-A-C-T, free access terminal.
Right? My God.
Computer.
Voice interface is not installed. Please use the touchscreen interface to communicate with this free access terminal.
Oh, okay.
Why not consider a very reasonable upgrade? In addition to a voice interface, true holo display technology and Instacredit compatibility.
No, I'll just use my hands, thanks.
You are missing out on a great opportunity. If you upgrade now...
Hold on. You understood that. You have a voice interface installed already. Why would I pay to have another one installed?
Current voice interface is for sales purposes only. If you take advantage of this very affordable upgrade today...
It's so real, though.
No, really. This terminal doesn't belong to me.
Noted. Please refrain from voice communication in the future, or you will be reported to the FACT FUB and charged for processing time.
FUB?
Fair Use Bureau. They are authorized to carry deadly arms.
Goddamn.
Well, whatever. Sorry.
Alright. This is so true. Even 25 years ago, they knew what the fuck they were talking about. Because this is like, this world is set in the future, I guess. And they nailed it. They nailed this shit.
Organic plastic. It
Wow.
grows, and it converts carbon dioxide into oxygen, just like real plants, but it doesn't need nourishment of any kind. Convenient, but disturbing.
Kinda. The fuck? I have a leaf. Cool, cool. Okay. You know, if this shit is the same with what they're doing with iPhones right now, right? Like, if you damage, like, a button on your iPhone, you need to, like, go to the specific store to get it repaired, but
What?
you'll have to
I got something on my
pay.
face? Is my hair okay? What are you looking at?
I'm talking to myself, April, okay? Like, if you got an iPhone, you need to go to the specific store to get it repaired, and it's gonna cost you more than the iPhone itself, so why not just fucking buy a new iPhone at this point? But also, like, you can't repair it yourself for cheap, otherwise you're gonna be banned from ever, like, buying iPhones again or some shit like that. Well, it's not that dramatic, but still. People be scamming in the future. And we are in the future right now, in the context of this game. Damn, April, why do you make it so sexy?
Kind of unsettling to be so aware of myself all the time.
Zach's apartments.
That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will.
Oh yeah? Let's knock on it.
Nuh-uh. I'm not knocking on that door unless it's absolutely necessary, and
Alright.
frankly, I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Okay, I get it. You don't like him. Charlie's apartment. Charlie! Hey, Charlie!
Charlie's apartment. His place is twice as big as mine, with a private bathroom and a huge bed. I guess he likes his creature comforts.
Okay, so it's not Charlie Kelly.
Nobody home.
Alright, let's go downstairs.
What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay?
Just walk really fucking slow, April. Okay, so this is the downstairs. Who is this? Fiona. Oh my god, let me click on you.
That's Fiona, my landlady. She's alright.
I am? I wish I could...
They really knew how to design tacky furniture back in the late 22nd century.
Wait. What year is it? Okay. Talk to her. What's she watching?
Morning, Fiona.
Good morning, darling. You're up early.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
There are British people in the
Are
future?
you feeling all right? You look a little pale.
I don't like that. I had a nightmare.
I had a bad nightmare.
Again? Well, you're not the only one, darling. Mickey woke me up screaming in the middle of the night. She wouldn't go back to sleep until I made her a cup of herbal tea.
Nightmares?
Apparently. But she refuses to tell me what they were. I think she's embarrassed.
That doesn't sound like Mickey.
I know, darling. Don't tell her I said so. But I've never seen her so agitated in my life. She scared the hell out of me.
I don't know why I have nightmares. I guess they could be stress-related. After all, the exhibition's right around the corner.
Oh, yes. The school exhibition. How's that going?
God, don't ask. I have no idea how I'm going to finish my painting on time. I haven't felt inspired in ages.
I think you work too hard, darling. You need to relax once in a while. Live. Enjoy your youth. There's inspiration to be found in hedonism, you know.
No, I don't know, but apparently you do.
Ooh, is it this?
I'm an authority on the subject, darling. Ask Mickey. She'll tell you I don't lift a finger around the place unless I absolutely have to.
Cool. Where's everybody this morning?
Where's everybody this morning?
Mickey's tied up in the basement. Mind you, she's not literally tied up, of course, although that is a tempting thought.
Are you getting into your sexual fantasies here, Fiona? Because it's a little too early in the morning for that, don't you think?
Sorry, I just can't help myself.
You talk with your landlady
Anyway,
like that?
the plumbing is... You probably noticed when you took a shower, yeah? There's no hot water. So Mickey's working on that. Getting knee-deep in putrid canal water is her job, thank God.
What about Charlie? He up yet?
No, he's still sleeping, and Emma just went to bed. I saw her come in when I was making breakfast. Do you know who she's seeing now?
I don't know. Some guy?
Those lads I see her with, darling. She's too good for those assholes. I wish she'd find herself a man who'd treat her right for once.
She hasn't had much luck with love, no?
She's a magnet for creeps, and she's so pretty. They prey on her, you know, bastards.
I've tried to talk to her about it, but Emma's impulsive. She doesn't listen.
She's just as headstrong as you and me, darling, but I'm sure she'll be all right. She's smart and resourceful, and not afraid to speak up for herself.
Shouldn't you be outside enjoying the good weather?
You joking? Bollocks to that. I'll stay
Can you be
inside
more
until
British?
September, thank you very much. It's too bloody hot.
It's bloody hot.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Why, certainly, darling. About what?
Okay. World building time? Or, wait, world building or more like learning more about April and her surroundings and people she knows.
Tell me about Emma.
Emma? Why, she's your best friend, darling. I
Thanks
don't know
for
what to
telling
tell
me.
you that you don't already know. You girls are so close.
Exposition time, that's what
true.
I meant.
The day we met, we clicked instantly. It was strange, but cool.
Like me and Mickey then, except for the sex, of course.
What the fuck?
That's a pretty
Stop.
big except for Fiona.
Oh, I guess so. She's the crazy one, Emma is. Not crazy as in mad as a hatter, but crazy in a good way. Fun to be around.
Emma's always been a little weird.
Exactly, darling. She's a flirt, too, and the boys seem to drop like flies at her feet. No wonder. She's a real looker, I don't have to tell you. I'm sure she could have been a model if she'd wanted, but she's an artist, and a good one, too. I really think she'll be a successful artist. Her sculptures are getting a lot of attention.
Anything more exposition? Any more exposition you can tell me about her?
Anything else you can tell me about Emma?
She ought to be a little more careful sometimes. She's a flirt, and although she doesn't mean any harm, some lads don't take too well to being teased and rejected. You should tell her that, though, being her best friend and all.
I have told her. She won't listen.
No. She does worry me a little, but she's a big girl and she can take care of herself. I'm certainly happy to have her living here. Next to you and Charlie, she's my favourite tenant.
What did you think of me when we first met?
What did you think of me when we first met?
That's a peculiar question, isn't it? I thought you were quite lovely. I still do, darling.
Do you remember the day I arrived?
Of course, darling. It wasn't that long ago, and I'm not senile quite yet. It was in May, wasn't it? Charlie referred you to me, and you were quite at a loss. First day in the city, wasn't it? I remember. You looked like a lost puppy.
Puppy? Me?
When I saw you lugging that suitcase across the bridge, my heart went out to you. I'm glad you came here. You could have been lost anywhere else.
How long have you known Charlie?
Charlie.
Oh, he's one of our oldest tenants. It's close to 3 years, I believe, since he moved in. Charlie is always in a good mood, and he's such a gentleman.
I agree. He's an actual, genuine gentleman.
And you don't see a lot of gentlemen these days, trust me. You have a very good friend in him, darling. Perhaps even more than a friend.
What do you mean, more than a friend?
Not for me to say, darling. If you don't realize it yet, you will.
What's up with the arsehole?
What's up with Zach Lee?
Zach? I think we both feel the same way about him, darling. He's not actually a bastard. If he was, I'd have had him out of here in an instant. But he is an arse, and a stuck-up, pompous, arrogant wanker.
My thoughts exactly. Aside from that wanker bit.
Still, he pays his rent on
Wanker.
time and he doesn't make a lot of noise. He keeps to himself. And most importantly, he's shit scared of me, so I can't just kick him out.
Alright. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Fiona.
Me? Why? It's not much to say, darling. I love my job, I love Venice, and I love being with Mickey. I'm a happy girl. Sure, sometimes I wish I could go back to England to see my family, but that's water under the bridge, so to speak. I'm very happy with myself and my life here in Newport.
How long have you and Mickey been together?
Mickey and I have been together since I was 19. She was in her late 30s then. The older, wiser, worldly woman. I found her sweet
Ew.
and charming and intriguing. When I finally realized she was neither of those things, it was too late. I was in love. She stole me away from my dreary British inner-city life, and she brought me here.
There's quite an
She
age
was no
gap.
knight in shining armor, that's for sure. But she knew how to treat me like a woman.
You guys make a great couple.
You think so, darling? Yes, I guess we do. And the sex is amazing.
Shut up about the sex,
You never
bro.
get tired of talking about your sex life, do you?
Never. And if I ever do, please shoot me.
Alright. 19 and late 30s. Ew, 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 ew. That is grossing me out a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Can you tell me something about the border house?
That's one of my favorite topics, darling. What precisely do you want to know?
What made you decide to run a boarding house?
That's a long story. One of the reasons Mickey and I got together was that we shared a passion for the classic English country inns. You know, quaint, weathered buildings, funny old ladies, and oddly suggestive names like the Lazy Cock.
That is funny.
So why come here to the big city? To America?
We wanted to create a place with a similar atmosphere and hospitality here in Newport. Like a safe house for people like you and I to call home, if only for a short while. So we discussed different options for a few months, and then we decided we wanted to start a boarding house for young, penniless students and artists.
You decided you wanted to do that here in Venice?
We knew that Venice was the place for us long before we came here, but the hard part was finding a building cheap enough.
And this building was available?
Not at first. Like most of the buildings in Venice, this one used to be a factory, but when we first looked at it, a local company was planning to turn it into a bar and nightclub. It was so perfect for our purposes, though, that we appealed to the Venice Borough Council, and after outlining our plans, they gave us the go-ahead at a reduced price, provided we kept our promises regarding our tenants.
That's cool. It's cool. The city cares, at least.
What inspired the name Border House?
That came quite naturally when we saw the place. It's on the border between two worlds, isn't it? Between Venice and the city itself.
Kind of a spoiler.
And at the same time, I also believe we're on the border between two more abstract worlds.
Even more of a spoiler.
Between art and spirit on the one hand, and science and technology on the other.
Mm-hmm.
That's very poetic, Fiona.
Yes, I've practiced. I may be an inner-city girl, but I can philosophize and bullshit with the best of them.
Do you and Mickey own the place together?
We own it together, yes, and we've shared the responsibilities between us. Mickey takes care of the maintenance of the building, and I busy myself with the administrative tasks. I also take care of the day-to-day management of our tenants, like deciding whether or not to let someone rent a room. And, of course, the unpleasant business of booting someone out.
I thought you enjoyed that part.
Yes, all right. In some cases I do, but not always. It can get quite messy.
Thanks for the information.
I'm glad I could help you out, darling.
What can you tell me about Venice?
I don't really know much about the history of Venice. You should really ask someone with an interest in local affairs. What I do know is that this whole neighborhood used to be an industrial area, and that about 100 years ago they converted most of the buildings into residences for students and the homeless. And it's a nice place to live, certainly. Friendly people, liberal attitudes, great clothing stores, quite perfect, aside from that dreadful stench from the canals in the summertime.
Damn. Imagine all that shit getting hot and just... well, smelling like shit.
Do you like Newport?
The city? I stay in Venice most of the time. It's easy to forget we're just a tiny little pocket in the middle of a sprawling urban wasteland. But do I like it? I think Newport is one of the great cities of our age. Love it or hate it, you can't argue with that.
And which one is it? Love or hate?
I haven't decided yet, darling. Ask me again in another 15 years. Perhaps I'll have an answer then.
What's the story behind my apartment?
Your apartment? It's more a room than anything else. Not much more than a large closet, really.
It's not that small.
It's one of our smallest rooms, but it's cheap and it's on a nice floor. I hope you're happy there.
I like it. It's convenient, and it's got an interesting view.
That's
View
nice
at
to
the
hear,
shit.
darling. As for the story behind it, no unexplained deaths or hidden pirate treasures, I'm afraid. Just a long string of students on a tight budget.
It reminds me of my own a room when I was a student. I had a small ass little dorm room like that. That was cozy. Tell me some more about the border house.
Tell me some more about
Is
the
there
border
anything
house.
else?
What precisely do you want to know?
Thanks for the information.
Okay.
I'm glad I could help you out, darling.
If we have an option like this in an adventure point-and-click game, you know for a fact we can get into it again at some point. Once we get to know some other information, we probably will go back here to talk to her again and use this option. But for now, that's it, I guess.
don't have any more questions right now.
Don't hesitate asking if there's something else you want to know.
Alright.
I'd better get going.
Off to school.
Yeah, there are no more classes this semester, but I have to finish my painting by next Thursday.
For what it's worth, darling, good luck. And don't work too hard, all right?
Alright. What is this?
They really knew how to design tacky furniture back in the...
Oh, yeah. Let me save real quick. I like to save a lot, you know, just in case. What is this? What is this here to see?
Emma picked this table up at a flea market for $10 last month. That's $9 more than it's worth.
Okay.
It's a matchbook.
Right. Thanks. I'm gonna take it. You take anything you can get, you know, in an adventure game. Just take everything.
It's a chair.
Right.
Shelves.
Okay, April. Man, you're useless. Okay, what is this screen? What is she watching
The
again?
omnipresent screen. I don't pretend to know how it works, but all the data apparently passes through tiny little black holes in the fabric of our dimension.
What?
You know, that really freaks me out when I think about it.
Excuse me?
It's our screen.
It's not a TV? Right. There's a board.
Be considerate. Keep the volume down after 11 p.m. Fiona.
Alright.
Pizza and movie night, Monday, July 31st. BYOS. BYO what? Soap?
Bring your own soda? Maybe? Soap? What the fuck?
Common room duty roster, July 27th. April and Emma. Oh joy, manual labor, my favorite. San Francisco. I'd love to go there someday. Someday soon, hopefully. Look, it's Monkey Boy!
Who is Monkey Boy?
Look, it's Monkey Boy! Look, it's Monkey Boy!
Pink note.
I can't tell what that note's saying as long as it's up there. Fiona's handwriting is not particularly legible.
Okay. We have a thumbtack? Oh, pushpin? Is that what it's called? I always called it a thumbtack or whatever. No. Fuck. Wanted to read. No. Wanted to read it.
Found a gold ring under the common room sofa. If it's yours, let me know. But no false claims, please. Fiona.
Okay.
I did lose a gold ring a few weeks ago. I hope this is the one. I'll have to ask Fiona about it.
Okay. Whoa, what was that?
It's a leaf of organic plastic. It grows. It converts carbon dioxide into oxygen, but it doesn't need water or sun. No nourishment of any kind, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Convenient, but disturbing. I'm sorry, but big sweaty jocks do not turn me on. I'll take a nerd any day.
Okay, game dev. Alright. Alright, bro. You made her say that.
Annual summer blowout at the Fringe Cafe, Friday, August 4th, 8 p.m. Free food. Live performances by Royne Dale. Harlequin Masquerade. The Go-Getters. Tickets available at the bar. $10 only. Spread the word.
Damn, it's cheap so far from what I'm seeing. It's very cheap. $10 for like an event. It's awesome. Okay. I think we can ask Fiona about the ring.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, darling.
Can I ask you a few more questions?
I don't mind, darling.
Oh,
Thanks for your...
You're welcome, darling.
right.
See you later.
Have fun.
Now stand up very slowly and dramatically. Okay, so I think we should do it like this. Right? Yeah.
I saw this note on the corkboard. I think the ring might belong to me.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but could you describe the ring?
Sure thing. It says Sweet 16. My dad gave it to me. I think it was the only birthday of mine he remembered, or at least acknowledged.
Aw.
Yes, that's
Daddy
the one.
issues.
I found it under the sofa when I was vacuuming. Here you are, darling.
Thanks. It's not worth much, but it's got a certain sentimental value for me.
It's a very pretty ring.
Yeah, it is. My dad never gave me anything pretty before or since. He must have won a poker game or something that day. You know what's strange? I don't hate him. He's a bastard and he treated me like crap almost every single day of my life. But I don't hate him. I feel sorry for him.
Why?
Because he doesn't know how to love. He can't love anybody or anything. And because he'll be miserable every second of every minute of every day until the day he dies. God, I'm glad that life is behind me. I hope I never have to see him again. No, that doesn't sound right. I've made a choice not to see him again. Ever.
Damn, April. That was something, huh? Well, daddy issues confirmed for real right now. Okay, so we have the ring now. We can look at it.
Dad gave me this gold ring on my 16th birthday.
Cool. Okay, I guess we can go out right now. Oh my god, can you be any slower? Yeah.
I love this mural, even though the motif is a little trite. I mean, fairy tale forests and magical dragons? Still, it's pretty. I wonder what happened to the artist. Probably making a bundle from cheesy fantasy calendars and book covers.
Mm-hmm. Window.
Hey, wow! I can see right into the common room. That's amazing.
That's how windows work.
The shades are drawn.
Cool. Cortez is here. Can you run? Oh. Wait, thingy.
Rust is the very definition of Venetian architecture. Think of San Francisco without the hills, Paris without the cafes. Venice wouldn't be the same without the rust. It would be better, not the same.
I mean, yeah, if there's water everywhere. Playing adventure games, I like to just explore everything.
Oye,
Oh.
señorita.
Yes?
Before talking to anyone.
How are you this morning, señorita bonita?
I guess he'll talk to me anyway. I am hot.
Hot.
I see. The summers in Newport are never pleasant. And it will get worse before it gets better. Say there's another heat wave headed our way.
Yeah, so I heard. So, you gonna be alright? You don't look dressed for the weather.
Si Dios quiere. Sunshine and pretty señoritas give an old man like me the blues. I like my days cold and rainy.
Same.
In fact, I think I prefer the world to be in black and white.
Not same.
Like an old movie.
Like all good movies. But tell me, señorita Ryan, how would you describe your perfect day?
Cold and rainy like yours.
Hell yeah.
Está bien. We are alike, you and I. But this heat is not why you are unhappy, no? You are trouble, my nightmares.
Nightmares.
What?
You are afraid of them. You even fear your dreams may be real.
Who told you about my nightmares?
No one. I can tell from looking into your eyes. I see the ghosts that haunt you.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but from now on, stay the hell away from me in my personal life.
No puedo, señorita Ryan. You have a destiny.
Destiny? I don't care what you think. Just leave me alone.
If you don't face them, I'm afraid your nightmares will continue. Soon they will appear to you even when you're awake.
You need some serious help, you know that?
We all do, April. That's the reason we are here, you and me.
That's it. I don't have to listen to this.
Perdóname. I've upset you. We didn't think you'd react this way. I hope we can talk again soon.
I don't think so, no.
Please, think about it. And señorita, cuidado. Be careful.
Damn, what would you think if someone just talked to you like that? Knowing about your dreams and shit. I would be scared too. Like, how does he know that? As I was saying, I like to click literally everything, you know, in an area before I talk to anyone, because sometimes talking to somebody can advance the plot, and I won't have the opportunity to click around everything, you know? We have a machine.
I guess that's a pressure gauge. It's at 100. That's percent, I guess. 100% pressure?
Okay, but we don't need to do anything with this yet, I think. There's no reason for us to poke around in here. Okay, so we are going to the art studio. Let's look at him.
That's Cortez. He sits in the same spot almost every day. I hate to admit it, but he scares me a little.
Oh. Can I...
I do not want to talk to that weirdo again.
Okay, understandable. Let's go. Oh shit. It's a good thing that they showed us the top of the city, because from this perspective it doesn't look like this extremely modern cyber city or something, like a future city, you know? Who's that? Why is he stepping like that? He's very happy.
From what I've been told, the clock stopped on the very day of the infamous Venice massacre in 2109, to the minute the police opened fire on the squatters.
Oh shit. So we are somewhere after 2109. That's... yeah. We are far in the future.
Just a wooden bench.
Can I touch it? I can't. Oh, I could just sit there, okay. Did you have something to do, April? Did you have work to do? Okay, where do I go? There's like, to the cafe, to the park, to the subway. I'm not sure where I should go. Maybe let's go to the cafe. The art studio, I think, is in the park though. But I don't know, we can explore a little bit. You are slow though, April. You are so slow.
Can you say Death Star?
What? Big wheel.
If I turn that wheel, would the drain pipes of the universe open up and swallow all solid matter? It could happen.
What are you talking about?
It's kind of unsettling to be so aware of myself all the time. Rusty pipes. They're hundreds of years old, installed way back when Venice was an industrial area. See? I know some local history.
Cool. Mystery door.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody pass through that door. Isn't that peculiar? And if I was Nancy Drew, I might actually care.
You kinda are Nancy Drew. A real detective. Like any woman in a point-and-click game. What happens?
Where it goes, nobody knows.
Mm-hmm.
The Fringe Cafe, my home away from home. I really don't mind working there. It's a nice place. I mean, it ranks nice on a scale from begging for food at the bottom to just scraping by at the top. I do not intend to make a career of it.
Okay.
The Fringe...
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's look at the door. Can you hurry?
Closed for maintenance. Will reopen at 3 p.m. What's going on? The place was fine last night.
Oh.
The sign said it's closed.
Okay, closed. That's fine. So yeah, we'll probably go here later. Okay, let's go to the park. Damn. I think there was an option to make her run faster. Game settings. Enable time skip. When checked, allows escape button to speed up time and skip animations. Oh. Speeding up animated sequences may cause you to miss out on important events and information. I think I'm gonna enable it just so that I can skip when she fucking runs so slowly, you know? Cool. Why the ominous music?
This guy's out here all day long, all year. He never stops painting. Ever. And I doubt he's ever finished even one painting.
Oh shit. Wait. I think the music is a little too... sound effect. It's a little too loud for my tastes. Let me also save. Okay. Damn. Is it still so fucking loud, bro?
Nothing adds more to the tranquility of a city park than a huge rusty iron bridge.
Yeah. To the academy, to the subway.
I can't even begin to guess what that's supposed to be.
What? Is that a trash can? Looks like one. To the academy in here. Just bridge to the bridges. Okay. So let's go to the academy. Can I skip? Oh yeah. See? I click escape and it skips her just running.
April Ryan, you have got to get past yourself.
Never.
It's the official VAVA notice board. Only registered students are allowed to put notices up here.
Mm-hmm. Bishop.
Bishop and Anne-Marie. He's a photography student. She's in my life study class. Nice couple.
Okay. Can I talk to them?
No, I've got too much to do right now.
Okay.
The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts. World-renowned, prestigious, expensive, and my future alma mater, if all goes well with the exhibition and I get my grant, that is. That's Mary Sam, VAVA's founding mother and pro-Venice activist back before the riots. She was assassinated by a corporate hired gun right after the school opened some 90 years ago.
Damn. Did you hear this clicking sound when she stops talking?
What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? What you looking at?
Yeah, a little click. I don't know, it's probably the game. Okay, let's go in. There's nothing else to click, I think. Student. Go live. Let's look at the canvas.
Nice. Very Van Goghish, with just a hint of Munch. Nice. Very Van Goghish. Olav's on a roll. Again. Does that guy ever run out of inspiration or energy? Must be the cold Norwegian winters. Nothing else to do but paint. Don't want to disturb him.
There's a glove.
Somebody's thrown away a rubber glove.
I take it.
I like my outfit. It's inexpensive, but cool.
Shut up about yourself, April.
Why would somebody toss out a perfectly good work glove with just one big hole in it? What a terrible, terrible waste.
Doesn't every glove have a big hole in it? You know, for your hand? Anyway, in a point-and-click game, you have to just pick everything up that you can.
Art
Because
books.
it will be useful.
There's a really nice one here on Turner. I love his landscapes.
Mm-hmm. Go upstairs. Whoa. Hollow sculpture.
Emma's really good with the holosculptor, and her imagination is so vivid. Good thing we're best friends, or I might be jealous.
Right. Is that like sculpting in Blender or something? Or some other like animation 3D program, you know? That shit's very hard as well. I'm very impressed whenever someone does like 3D design.
Some books on color, composition, and duck hunting? These sinks are as old as the building itself, but at least they've been renovated quite recently.
Paintbrush and palette.
The tools of my trade. The best thing about working up here is that nobody borrows my stuff.
Okay. Take them. Sketchbooks.
Those sketchbooks belong to some of the other students who share the space. Those are some of my most recent sketches. Unfortunately, they serve only as a barren testament to my lack of inspiration. Acrylic and oil paints. Art books mostly. I've browsed through all of them, looked at the pictures, but I'd much prefer to see the paintings in real life.
Canvas. What are we painting today, huh?
I can only think of two things more depressing than a blank canvas. Death and taxes.
Hey, that's the name of a game that I saw on Steam. Death and Taxes. Wanted to play it. Haven't yet. I think I bought it.
I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush and palette.
Oh yeah. No problemo. Let me fucking click this. So hard to click things sometimes. I don't know why, it's probably the game. Oh my god, could you go any slower? She's so creepy. She's looking at me.
Hiya.
Emma? Hi! I didn't expect to see you here today.
Me neither. Are you busy?
Nah. Well, I am. But I was about to wrap up for today anyway. Why? What's going on?
I have an important message for you.
What's the message?
Believe it or not, girl, but it's from Cortez. He wants to meet you.
Oh no.
These are his exact words. Where children visualize their dreams.
Oh.
Visualize dreams? What's that supposed to mean?
Me? I was hoping you would know.
Did he talk to you about nightmares?
No. Why?
I don't know. It's just... my dreams are really starting to bother me.
There you go again with dreams. You're obsessing, April. They're just dreams. Sometimes a banana is just a banana.
Cigar.
Cigar?
What?
What do you mean cigar?
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, not a banana.
Whatever. The point is, you're
Whatever.
reading too much into your dreams. I'm sure they're perfectly logical.
Even a talking dragon? Is a talking dragon logical?
I mean, I see one right now.
Especially a talking dragon? You had a dream about a dragon? Okay, that's not logical. That's just silly. Still, this ought to be interesting. Go on.
Well, there was a dragon.
I think we established that already. You had a dream about a dragon.
Not just any dragon, though. A talking dragon.
Yep, we've been through that. Talking dragon covered. What did it
My
say?
God.
She. It was a she, a female dragon.
What, you could tell from the skirt, high heels, and lipstick?
Don't mock me, Emma. She said something to me. Something about being the mother of the future.
She probably said time to get up and go to school, April.
If you don't want to take my dreams seriously, I'll just stop telling you about them.
Is that a promise?
Like you're in any position to make fun of my dreams? Have you looked at your sculptures lately?
You were just praising them.
Oh, that's low. I'd punch you out if I wasn't so hungry. You want to go get some lunch at the Fringe?
I'll drop by after I clean up around here.
I'll be there for a while, so bye.
Uh-oh. What's this music?
Who's there?
What the fuck?
Okay. That was not a dream, I
I
think.
think that was a hallucination, bro. You need to go to the fucking doctor. Okay, I think we're gonna finish this episode right here. And we'll pick up in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and see you. Bye 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 bye.